right.
Na poto poto. Na so so poto poto.
Okay.
One day, our Niger go good. One day, our mumu go do.
This country take our hand. Rise up and take it command. We dey see them, we know they blind oh. We must talk our mind oh. Anyhow, man must die oh. Yeah, next level, hot to water. Then just they do what yeah. See them with their big belly. Then go they use religion to cause plenty confusion. Sometimes the tribalism, poverty and nepotism. When hunger fire person you go weak.
Good morning and welcome to Perspectives on Invicta 98.9. And my name is Job Daniel, standing in for your regular anchor and the producer of the program, Dioloi Toyi Alabi. And Perspectives is a program that we look at topical national issues where we discuss and also prefer solutions to various topics of national interest right here on radio. So this morning, let's look at, something that... in one of the headlines taken this morning, and we just need to talk about it and what's the way forward as regards that. So, welcome to Perspectives, where you get to have your say. And it's 4 minutes past the hour 9 a.m. And this is where we have honest conversations about issues that shape our lives, that shapes us as a country. So, first off, we're going to focus on two reports that shines a light on the challenges facing Nigeria and Africa as a whole. Now, first off, a new United States report has raised serious concerns about security and justice in Nigeria, highlighting the persistent problems with human rights, insecurity, and the problems with weak accountability in our justice systems. Now, these concerns echoes what many Nigerians experience on a daily. So, from communities struggling under banditry and insurgency to citizens losing faith in institutions that is meant to protect them. Now, what is this really saying? Now, the United States government raised concerns over security and justice delivery in the country, citing cases of enforced disappearances and arbitrary detentions. But the presidency, in a swift reaction last night, said the country's judicial system was not only addressing concerns about lengthy pretrial periods alongside other issues, but that the federal government is also stabilizing the naira and recalibrating the economy generally. But however, in its country reports on human rights practice for 2024, released by the Department of State, Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labor, the United States also identified lengthy pretrial detentions and delays as major challenges facing justice delivery in Nigeria. Now, the report also said that the new minimum wage of 70,000 naira had undermined the continued depreciation of the naira. Now, while quoting Amnesty International as saying that the whereabouts of dozens of young men detained at the SARS Akuzu, a former police station in Anambra State, remains unknown since disbandment of SARS in 2020. That report also stated, and I quote, "Police and other security services had the authority to arrest individuals without a warrant if officials reasonably suspected a person committed a crime. Security forces sometimes abused this authority. The law required subjects be brought before a magistrate within 48 hours and have access to lawyers and family members." Now, that's the report by the United States government. So, on the second issue that we're going to discuss this morning. Now, the African Development Bank has revealed that Africa loses a staggering $580 billion every year. To what now? Corruption, illicit financial and illicit financial flows. Now, think about that. Now, money could transform healthcare, education, infrastructure, and jobs, vanishing through the cracks of corruption and management. Now, for Nigeria, these two issues, insecurity and corruption, are not separate. So, they feed into each other. Now, they're saying that a weak justice system makes corruption to thrive, while corruption weakens the fight against insecurity. And in the middle of it all are ordinary Nigerians who are paying the price. So, let's look at that story. Now, the African Development Bank disclosed that the continent is losing more than $580 billion annually to corruption and illicit capital outflows. Now, the group president of the African Development Bank, Akinwumi Adesina, in an interview with Bloomberg, noted that the loss continues to undermine the continent's economic progress and deepen its debt woes. Now, with almost $2 trillion debt burden, he stated that ending corruption is imperative to reduce the debt pile. Now, he says, and I quote, "It doesn't matter how much water you pour into a bucket if the bucket is leaking. If you are able to reduce the leakages to illicit capital, corruption, and all of these things, Africa will be able to keep to keep a lot of these resources and meet the amount of infrastructure it needs." And he also said and also estimated that Africa loses about $1.6 billion every single day to what it calls financial leakages. Now, this includes $90 billion in illicit financial flows, $275 billion lost through profit shifting by multinational corporations, and $148 billion siphoned off due to corruption. And he stressed that while access to concessional financing and debt restructuring are important, curbing corruption and illicit outflows remains the single most crucial step to safeguarding Africa's resources and reducing its reliance on debt. So this morning, what are we asking? Now, the question this morning is that is a simple but is a powerful question. How can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice works and public wealth truly serves the people? I hope you got that question right. How can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice works and public wealth truly serves the people? Now you can let's have your say, and don't forget, if you're calling, ensure that you keep your comments civil. Let's have a meaningful conversation this morning. And when you call, turn down the volume of your radio set so that we can have a wonderful conversation this morning. Now we're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. So just go on our live stream on Facebook, and you can go join us on YouTube. You can just go to at Invicta FM Online TV. Yes, you find us on YouTube. Just go there, like, make your comment, and we get to read some of those very important contributions that you would make this morning. 081 40,000 989. 081 40,000 989. All right, so just go, just search for Invicta on YouTube at Invicta 98.9 FM Online TV. Yes, you get to find us there because we are live, and we are live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Job Daniel, my brother. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Shaman calling, sir.
All right, Mr. Shaman, go ahead. Hello? Okay, I think there's a problem here.
Hello, I'm with you.
All right, go ahead.
I said if the independent institutions are allowed to work effectively without interference, most of these ungodly activities will be controlled. The issue of corruption, the issue of insecurity. If somebody is caught in an act of corruption or any insurgent is caught and the independent institutions are given the mandate to handle them the way they're supposed to handle them, I'm telling you, this thing will come. The issue of corruption, my brother, if somebody is caught on the issue of corruption, how did we have a policy that deals with this thing mercilessly and make sure this thing is is handled, like what is done in India and China. If somebody is caught in corruption, no matter your level in governance, you'll be dealt with effectively. But in Nigeria, if you have your money, the money you stole from the government coffer is what you use to bail yourself out. It's what you use to defend yourself. So if judiciary, especially, is working effectively, my brother, most of these things will come to an end. This is my contribution, sir.
All right, thank you so very much, Mr. Shemang. Right, says that if the judicial system really carry out its core functions, then definitely we're going to have true justice. 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Job Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Arel.
Chief Arel, go ahead.
You see, what is happening in our dear country about corruption and accountability, it makes me to get disappointed. My brother, look at what happened in Owo about the insecurity. All those people who invaded the church, the Catholic Church in Owo, we are still talking about them. Instead of sending them to God to now go and answer whatever it is, we are still thinking whether to give them life imprisonment or whether to execute them. That is rather unfortunate. You see, corruption also has become a cankerworm in our country, Nigeria. It has become a typical cancer, which I don't know how we can solve it. You see, the problem of corruption is that we don't tackle it at a very strong position. Today, we are hearing about plea bargaining. Somebody has stolen billions of naira, trillions of naira, and you are talking about plea bargaining. Today, Bello Yahaya is working very freely. Today, he's even intervening into the affairs of Kogi, and the government and the EFCC, they are watching him. That is why corruption continues to be very endemic in our country, Nigeria. Accountability should be a strong component in fighting corruption. But today, do we hold our leaders accountable? We knew what happened in NNPC. Now, military is now being probed. And all along, we have been talking about the turnaround maintenance. The accountability is not adhered to. And that is exactly what is happening in our country, Nigeria. You see, they say the problem that is not solved in the morning becomes trouble in the evening. About insecurity, we will not say that a repentant terrorist, somebody who has killed thousands of people, is walking around freely. What about Bello Tuji? Bello Tuji is walking around freely in Zamfara today. Bello Tuji was the one who told Nigerians that one of the ex-governors was the one sponsoring them. Today, we are not hearing anything about Bello Tuji. Is it because of the pronouncement he made about that governor? That is why they decided to keep a seal list. In as much as we cannot fight it, the corruption and the insecurity, the international community will now look at us as if we are not serious. That is why the international community today are not giving Nigeria the respect that is due to Nigeria. God bless our country, Nigeria.
All right, thank you so very much, Chief Arel. All right, thank you so very much. All right, don't forget you can go on at Invicta FM Online TV, Invicta 98.9 FM Online TV on YouTube. We're streaming on that platform. Just go drop your comments on that comment section. We're there, and just go there and be part of the program. We're streaming live on Facebook as well. Go on Invicta FM 98.9 and you just go and check it out right there. Who do I have on the line? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Joe Daniel. My name is Catherine Ishi.
All right, so go ahead.
I have heard a lot of contributions. Some are saying the judiciary should be strengthened and all that. The main issue here is not even about the judiciary. We are seeing politicians cutting away so much money. And then you discover that the masses are seeing this thing. How much is a teacher paid? How How much is the civil servant paid? How much is the professor in the university paid? Somebody compared Nigeria with China where there's a death sentence. How is China running its own system? Everything is available for the citizen. In Nigeria, nothing is available for the citizen. We pay taxes. What of the roads? Roads are not fixed. There's no potable drinking water. That is why we see boreholes springing up everywhere. So it is not about the judiciary. It is about the system. If we are able to follow the laws as they are, then things will be okay. If the politician will take just what is due to him and nothing more, then the system will not profit. So I think we should just look at the system, and the government of the day should do what is needful, and everything will be fixed. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much. 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. Hello, good morning. Bless God. Aka.
So I remember almost engineer.
All right, engineer, go ahead.
My brother, even this issue of siphoning of taxpayers' money, honestly, the elites were having the passion of this country. They are so greedy and selfish. How will somebody, an individual, will steal 82 billion of a state, and so that state is nothing to write home about? The EFCC keep telling us they've arrested, 82 billion have been stolen. Then after all said and done, maybe he will return 2 billion. What happened with the 68 billion? He went away with it, just like what we saw with the former Accountant General. 197 billion. He only returned 30 billion, and he's working as a free man. Why do we continue like that in this country? Nobody give accountability. There's some people come and tell us that the president's salary is just 1.5. Who he helps? As a commander-in-chief, 1.5. There's the other money, security votes and other allowances is gotten. Will you even look at the salary? If a former governor even told us, former governor of Lagos State, say for the 8 years he stays in office, he has never touched his salary for once. So what I'm saying, people now are just after stealing. Now, where is humanitarian minister Betty and Sadia? Where is this man, pension man, Abdurrashid Maina? Where is Magu? All money they recover, so-called Abacha loot, did it be relooted? If not because God is in this country and the kind of work you have, by now Nigeria should have been a forgotten country because of the kind of stealing year in, year out. If I begin to mention names of governors that have stolen their various state money, where is my former governor, Imai Udon? Over 70-something billion US dollars, not in Naira. We have the one in Akwazi, former governor of Abia State. How much did they find in his house? Something billion US dollars. What about the one of Kaduna State allegedly? 400 and something billion. Sokoto, they say 100 billion.
Well,
my
let's.
brother,
So,
people, do they have the fear of God?
so what's the way out?
My brother, the way out, let's go the way of China. Anybody out, let them amputate the leg or hand. You will see corruption naturally will die. They will keep romancing it. Pretty much dead. My brother, nobody wants to stop. They will keep stealing. The highest thing to go to take your own, I take my own and go. But let's go the way of China and see. Let's give it a try for just 1 year. Corruption will just end.
All
And
right,
Nigeria will be on track.
All right, thank you very much.
Anyhow,
Well, that's your personal opinion, not that of ours right here. But the question we're asking this morning is how can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice works and public wealth truly serves the people? And the two discussions that we're having this morning is that the U.S. government, in a report, raised serious concerns about security and justice in Nigeria. They highlighted persistent problems with human rights insecurity and weak accountability in the justice system. And I know that these concerns echoes what many Nigerians experience on a daily, from communities struggling under banditry and insurgency to citizens losing faith in institutions meant to protect them. And the African Development Bank is saying that Africa loses a staggering $580 billion every year to corruption and illicit financial flows. So think about it. Such kind of monies would transform the healthcare system, the educational sector, infrastructure development would be there, jobs will be created, and it's vanishing through the cracks of corruption and mismanagement. So, how can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice works and public wealth truly serves the people? We're looking at solutions. Let's not put the blames all the time. What's the way out? 081 40,000 989 070 800 989. Hello, good morning.
J. Daniel, a very good morning to you.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you. Kure is the name.
All right, Kure, go ahead.
Thank you. You've asked a vital question. The way out is very simple. The issue of insecurity seems to me some people want it to be another way of earning our money. The way out, let's go the way of China. That's just that. Because you can see the issue of armed robbery have stopped. Corruption has taken the day. Before, you see armed robber will just either big stone and block road. But you cannot see them any longer. So we go the way of China. I think we'll overcome all those things. That's just that. If not, by negotiating with the people that stole our wealth, you are giving them more room simply because you did not punish them. If you give them a capital punishment, they will not go in that way again. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Kure. Let's pause and take a breather. When we come back, Perspectives continues.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back.
Iye, Nana, sanda zuwa ƙawata. Yara, ya kuke?
Hajiya, na yi farin cikin ganin ki fa. Ku daina mana, haba, yaranki da mijinki a cikin wannan hoton sun yi kyau. Dubi nawa yaran kai, babu kuɗin da za mu kula da su, kuma muna so mu dinga jin daɗin junanmu. Ba na so muna ɗaukan ciki.
Nana, me zai hana ki amfani da Lydia IUD?
Lydia IUD?
To, Nana, da Lydia IUD za ki iya samun duk yaran da kike so. Sa'annan ki kare kanki daga ɗaukan ciki daga tsawon shekara 5 zuwa 10.
Shekara 5 zuwa 10? Na san amma akwai tsada. Ko yana da zafi gun amfani da shi?
Ba shi da tsada ko zafi, kuma za ki iya haihuwa ki cire duk lokacin da kike so.
Dan Allah Hajiya, a ina zan samu Lydia IUD?
Kawai ki kira 779 shine lambar 'yanci da jin daɗi.
It's on Super Sport. Every football league, every cup competition. It's on Super Sport. Every save, every dribble and tackle.
Yes, sir. It's on for every home. Quick, buy a limited offer GoTV decoder today for only 9,000 naira. Make you follow enjoy Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, and plenty others.
Every. It's on Super Sport.
GoTV. Love it.
It's on Super Sport. Every football league.
Guda biyu sai ki ƙara saman da yanka biyu na tumbi.
Wai ba za ka gani wannan.
A wani tuwo haɗo min babbar kafar saniyan nan sako min hanji guda biyu sai ki ƙara saman da yanka biyu na tumbi da hanta.
Haba mai gida da waɗannan haƙora za ka tauna duk waɗannan haɗe-haɗen. Kalla haƙoran ka kamar ka tafi latanike. Ai za ka ji jiki fa.
Wane mutum? A da kenan ba yanzu ba. Godiya ga sabon man haƙora mai kariya na Close Up Complete Fresh Protection. Hakika sabon man haƙora na Close Up Complete Fresh Protection yana bada cikakken kariyan baki. Yana ɗauke da sinadaran fluoride da antibacterial zinc. Zai sanya haƙoranka ƙarfi ya hana rami ko ƙogo kuma ya yaƙi ƙwayoyin cuta.
Yawwa kai daidai. Bisiyan nawa man haƙora na sabon Close Up Complete Fresh Protection toothpaste.
Man haƙora na Close Up Complete Fresh Protection domin muhimman bukatun ka. Mutumina, kana da sabon Nescafe kuwa?
Wanne kenan?
Mai kauri da armashi.
Kana nufin wanda aka ƙara masa inganci wato sabon Nescafe Original 3-in-1?
Tabbas,
more ƙarin da daɗan ɗanɗano mai armashi tare da sabon Nescafe Original 3-in-1 a cikin sabon mazubi. A fara da kuzari, a kammala da kuzari.
Mom's Pride ne ko?
Kawai sai na ji kamshin abinci na fitowa daga ɗakin girki. Ya haɗi mai gida. Ainihin kamshi ke fitowa cikin tukunyar da ke kan wuta. Kuma sirrin wannan daddaɗan kamshin shine Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes.
Takwai!
Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes domin ainihin ɗanɗanon girkin gida. Ku zama masu alfahari a duk lokacin da kuke girki da Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes wanda aka yi da gangariyar ainihin kayan haɗi. Akwai shi a nau'uka iri uku. Mom's Pride kayan miya, Mom's Pride daddawa da Mom's Pride mai ɗanɗanon nama. Mom's Pride mu yaɗa abin alfahari.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari.
MTN Mega Billion Promo ya sake dawowa daga ranar Litinin zuwa Asabar da karfe 7 na yamma. Dimbin 'yan Najeriya za su iya cin babban garabasar tsabar ban taba cin karo da gasar da kawai cajin lokacin magana ta naira 100 kacal za a yi ba. Kawai kai cajin lokacin kira ka ci kyauta.
Saka katin kira ka ci miliyoyin kuɗaɗe. Akwai sharuɗa da ka'idoji. A ziyarci www.mtn.ng domin ƙarin bayani.
Wannan gasar zai ci gaba har zuwa 21 ga watan Satumba.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious, rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Bari na baka labarin abin da zai taimaka maka a sana'arka.
Ina sauraron ki.
In kana amfani da Hero Hunter Okada, baka da fargaba saboda baya shan mai. A dalilin haka yasa masu amfani da shi ka iya adana naira 35,000 na man fetur a kowane wata.
Da gaske haka abin yake?
Sosai kuwa saboda baya shan mai. Hero Hunter Okada ga saukin kuɗi ga saukin amfani.
Masha Allah, shi yasa nake son Hero Hunter Okada.
Hero Hunter Okada shine na ɗaya a inganci da rashin shan man fetur a Najeriya.
Ku kira mu kyauta yanzu akan 0800-880-80 maza ku je ku siyo naku Hero Hunter Okada a yau saboda baya shan mai. Rashin shan mai kuwa tamkar adana kuɗi ne. Hero Hunter Okada abokin sana'arka.
So, wetin be your game plan inside the house?
Now to do everything, anything, plus the one wey no consign me 10 times.
Yes, sir. Hey, enjoy 247 drama inside Big Brother Naija season 10. Now 10 times the romance, 10 times the gas goes, 10 times the game, 10 times everything. No zero, no minus. Enjoy BB Naija season 10 on top GoTV channel 49. Gold sponsor na Guinness. GoTV, love it.
There is something about good news. You can't keep it to yourself.
Guys, it has finally happened.
There is something about joy. You can't keep it to yourself. And there is something about the rich taste of Lipton. You can't keep it to yourself.
When you get something you enjoy, you share. Lipton Yellow Label. Tea so good, you want to share.
Ku zo nan yara, bari na baku wani labari.
Ki faɗa mana kaka.
Shekaru da dama da suka wuce na yi tafiya waje mai nisa, sai kawai ina sha'awar na ɗanɗana abincin gida, ko da so ɗaya ne. Amma da na dawo daga tafiyar, ba sai na manta yadda ɗanɗanon abincin gida yake ba.
Ayya!
Amma kuma, kawai sai na ji kamshin abinci na fitowa daga ɗakin girki. Ya haɗi mai gida, ainihin kamshi ke fitowa cikin tukunyar da ke kan wuta. Kuma sirrin wannan daddaɗan kamshin shine Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes.
So ai kakarta ce babbar chef.
A'a ni ce fa a ɗakin girki. Cokali ɗaya, kawai sai baba ya ce,
Takwai!
Nan da nan kowa ya cinye abincin suna ta neman ƙari.
Mom's Pride ne ko?
Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes domin ainihin ɗanɗanon girkin gida. Ku zama masu alfahari a duk lokacin da kuke girki da Mom's Pride Seasoning Cubes wanda aka yi da gangariyar ainihin kayan haɗi. Akwai shi a nau'uka iri uku. Mom's Pride kayan miya, Mom's Pride daddawa da Mom's Pride mai ɗanɗanon nama. Mom's Pride mu yaɗa abin alfahari.
Tabbas haka ne, yanzu Malta Guinness ya koma naira 600. A yanzu za a ci gaba da watsakewa da more ingantaccen Malta Guinness akan naira 600 kacal. Ana samu a shaguna mafi kusa da ku. Malta Guinness domin kowa da kowa.
Everything sounds better on 98.9 in Victor FM.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness.
When did he grow up? That's it with kids, so.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Alo?
Musa? Na je shagon ya ce duk farashin ɗaya ne a ko'ina sai dai mu je.
Kwantar da hankalinka mana. Wai, sauran me kake yi ne? Na san baka da lokacin magana a wayarka ne. Shi yasa kake sauri ko?
Ire-iren su Musa ne, silar MTN gabatar muku da tsarin beta gist. A duk maganar mintoci 6 da aka yi, MTN za ta yi muku ƙarin mintoci 3 domin ci gaba da magana. Domin shiga MTN beta gist, a kira *123*2*1# ko a rubuta BG a aika zuwa 312. Kai tsaye a fara more tsarin. Yawan magana da aka yi, yawan ƙarin da MTN za su yi ma. Akwai sharuda da ka'idoji.
Perceptions could change. Opinions can be formed with more and accurate information. Get all sides, views, and opinions on topical issues. Have your say on Perspectives. With Twin Alabi at 9 a.m. Mondays to Fridays on Invicta 98.9 FM. Perspectives. All sides, all views, all individuals are welcome.
Yep, Arekba. Pikin, when no, waiting kill him, Papa. Hey, that's a thing go kill him. Yes, sir. Oh, Bujekwe. Naija don huko. When I look up,
na commotion.
And I look down,
na frustration.
As I look my side,
na poto. Na so poto.
To reach the top,
na connection.
If you no get person,
na stagnation.
When I look my side,
na poto. Na so poto.
Okay.
One day, our Naija go good.
Definitely one day, our Nigeria go good. Nigeria would be great again, and not just great again, but I know that forever and ever, goodness definitely would keep on being Nigeria. Nigeria is a beautiful country, it's a beautiful place, in as much as we have our own, peculiar issues back home in Nigeria. But we just know that Nigeria is a great country with so many tribes, religious ethnicity, beautiful cultures, beautiful food, and a whole lot of things. Nigerians are creative, but we just have our shortcomings. But I know it can just get better. All right, welcome back on the program Perspectives, where you get to have your say, and we're talking about two issues, and we're asking questions about
sometimes the tribalism.
How can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice works and public wealth truly serves the people? Now, the U.S. government has come out to say that, they raised serious concerns about security and justice in Nigeria. And they highlighted the persistent problems with human rights insecurity and weak accountability in our justice system. And the African Development Bank has revealed that $580 billion is being lost in Africa every year to corruption and illicit financial outflows. So, question: how can Nigeria break the cycle of insecurity and corruption so that justice would work and the public wealth truly serves the people? 081 40,000 989 070 800 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Amit Tijani, calling from Kacharu.
All right, Amit Tijani, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, sir. You see, sir, I have one thing with other countries trying to bully some other nations. Yes, we know we have our challenges, and our challenges looks unsurmountable. but with good governance, sincerity, operational and transparency, we can get over our security challenges. And we're operating a democracy. The United States should not come and start bullying us, telling us what to do. I think Nigeria has tolerated bullying tactics or rights from the United States for a very long time. This is a country that we call Sena clans, even though a lot of Nigerians aspire to be there by hook or crook or whatever way. They have their own issues. They have their issues with foreigners. They have their issues with immigration or what have you. The Democrats and the Republicans, they have their own issues. Nigeria has never for once said this and that and this and this. But every day it's all about we are this, we are that. Some of us might not even get a visa to the United States because we always criticize them there and back. Now they're telling us we need a 5-year. They need to go through our social media pages for 5 years before they can grant us. They can hold your country for all I like. I think we should sit down as a country and know what's good for us. Not for some countries to be sitting down and dictating what should and what should have not. This is a country that incarcerated people in Guantanamo since after the 9/11. And nobody told them anything. This is the same country that is supporting, massacre of citizens in Palestine. So nobody is saying anything. So Nigerians and our leaders should sit down and do what's right. No country should bully us into country or what have you. We are a nation, an independent nation of over 200 million people. We have our rights, we have our privileges. Not a country somewhere there to decide how we run our nation. I'm angry. Good morning, sir.
All right, thank you so very much. Don't be angry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Yes, good morning.
Good.
Your name and where you calling from?
Just Friday from Agua.
All right, Friday from Agua, go ahead.
Yeah, let me talk about the corruption and the insecurity. Because corruption gives birth to insecurity. 550 billion.
$580 billion lost by
okay, 580 billion. And if you look at it, it's a lot of money, a lot of money, for goodness sake. This is a country where we have the citizens are suffering. We have the citizens, they don't even have where to go to look for a daily bread. And at the end of the day, we elect people, at the end of the day, they misuse our money. 580 billion is not a small money, for goodness sake. Okay, at the end of the day, what are we benefiting? Is our constituency benefiting? Is our local government benefiting? Is the country entirely benefiting? Look at our healthcare. Look at power. Look at our road, for goodness sake. And 580 billion is being lost. Goodness, for goodness. I think it's high time Nigerians wake up. And Nigerians, we need to wake up. Because despite the wealth God has given to us, despite the mineral resources God has given to us, at the end of the day, they misuse this money and the citizens are not benefiting. Look at, go to many general hospitals. Look at the citizens that are dying just because of just small money to pay for medication they don't have. Look at many out-of-school children just because what they don't have quality education. They are just going up and down. And just because of lack of education, that is what is prompting the insecurity that is going on, for goodness sake. So when are we going to wake up, at least to put our leaders in check, for goodness sake? It's high time we put the leaders in check, because if we continue giving the leaders the liberty, they will continue misusing us and they will continue treating us like a slave. It's high time Nigerians wake up. It's high time Nigerians wake up. I hope God will help us. Thank you.
All right, thank you so very much. Okay, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Job Daniel.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Musa Bala.
Musa Bala, go ahead. All right.
Thank you very much. Please, I want to be very blunt. With due respect to all of us and our religion, one of the problems is that people use religion to create a crisis in this country and divide us more. So I want to dispose them quickly now. The first thing I want to say is that America is complicit. They are leading in all these vices. In fact, they cause all these things in Nigeria. Let me quickly give you the reason. On corruption, America know how many people stash illegal wealth in their country and other European countries. They give them away. The money is still there. What is it taking America so long to return this money? What about the so-called Abacha loot? For the Abacha died more than 30 years ago. It is now they deem it fit to return his money. What about others that are still alive, living in America? Why are they giving them safe havens? And they know very well that these people are corrupt people. Most of them usually transfer their money whenever they find themselves in the corridors of power. They know that. So they are accomplices. They are to me, they are the most corrupt entity against Nigeria and against Africa. Many crises in Africa are linked to them. They are harboring. If they don't like a government, they can sponsor opposition, they can sponsor uprising, they can give weapons, they can give everything. They can never deny it. And come to insecurity in Nigeria. Is it not the same America that some people will visit them from Nigeria, maybe even giving them access to their Congress, and they will tell them that it's only Christians that are killed in insurgency in Nigeria? Is that true? Of recent, they released a statement that killing of Christians in Nigeria is unacceptable. They will take tough action. We in Nigeria, we know that both Muslims and Christians are being killed in the insurgency. Why is America playing politics with information? Just to create more crisis in our country. So they are not helping matters. Rather, they are creating more crisis in Nigeria. They are causing more crisis in Nigeria, maybe to suit their political interests. Because America have all the intelligence to understand whether it is only Christians that are killed in Nigerian insurgency. They know it. They just decided to pollute the whole thing. They said that it's even going to take tough action. Okay, when they take tough action against Nigeria, is it going to be only on Christians or Muslims? So we should wise up. We should open our eyes. These people, they don't care about our religion. They don't care whether you are a Muslim or a Christian. So long they can fulfill their political interests, they will help you advance your interests. They will help you advance your religious sentiment. They will help you advance your tribal interests. Once they get their own, they will live. The most protected country by America today in the world is Israel and Saudi Arabia. And when Donald Trump said that he's going to prevent a Muslim from going to America, when he won the election, the first country he visited is the capital of Islam. So we should know that these people, they will just deceive us. So we have to own up, as the last speaker said, to domesticate our issues and solve our problems, and only fairness and justice can see us through. Haters are the one creating more problem with you, and the haters, as I always say, whether they are Muslim or Christians, they are losers. They will continue to be haters and they will continue to be losers. But as the last song we play, we will solve our problem. We will identify all these negative forces and do away with them. We will no longer be fooled, or we will no longer be misled by religious or tribal sentiment. We will come together and understand. All those people, they wearing religious clothes and tribal clothes to frustrate us. We will expose them. We will expose them. And I hope Olukayode will unravel that religious sect that was financing terrorism. They are not doing it in the name of the religion. They are those devil people using religion to deceive those people who are less informed. Good morning. God bless for the Republic of Nigeria. Ogajo, good morning. Once again.
All right. Thank you so very much, Musa Bala. Quite incisive. 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. Nigerians are calling saying that we need to all come together and fight these monsters as one people. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where are
I'm
you calling?
from Kaduna.
All right, Mr. Sam, go ahead.
My brother, you see, African problem made to solve from Africa. So Igbo can never solve our problem. Now, coming back to corruption and the other thing, if federal government can come down and the same money they pay for civil servants is what the Senate and the presidency are collecting, make that office to be not attractive, you will see this will work fine for our nation. Corruption will die by himself. Because I don't see a reason why a professor that they teach politicians who pass secondary school, because of opportunity, you are there. They will not be giving bribe to a professor for something million to ring election so that you can make it. The corruption will not die. Judiciary will collect their own. It will not die. So we will make it not so attractive. So things will begin to work fine. Then coming back to the Nigeria to move forward, I want to mention something like this. Let the Nigerian government forget about religion, our religion. Don't make it not to be attractive. In any organization we are holding, both Christian and Muslim should not pray that their prayer. If you want to pray, go to your church or your mosque, go and do that thing. Then, when times of work is work. By doing this, Nigeria will forget all those things because we have been religious fanatics. That is what is killing Nigerians. And we will forget to know anything good to go to Nigeria. Any day we forget all those things, Nigeria will be a good place that me and you will live. God bless Nigerians. God bless you.
All right, God bless you too. All right, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, this is Mr. Sam calling from Romy.
All right, Mr. Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, the way out on insecurity, I would say the first measure to be taken is Operation Identify Yourself. And if you have found one thing, I would say you should do back to sender. That is, all those illegal immigrants, they are causing a lot of problems to our country. You can't, as a Nigerian, go to Benin Republic there and be a nuisance here. But our own is like Nigeria is becoming a dumping ground. That everybody, even foreigners, they will come here and be behaving how they like, harassing even you. And nothing is done. So I would say, issue of insecurity, to a large extent, these illegal immigrants, they are causing a lot of problems. So I think they should, the system or the Nigerian system, our system, they should look into this our way of those that are coming in and going out. Then on the issue of corruption, first of all, I would say there's too much money in the hands of our politicians. So they can use money to do anything they like. To me, I would say their take-home pay. Be you a Senate president, be you a senator, anybody you are, if they make it flat rate that, just like the way they did to civil servants, make it flat rate for them. Say 10 million every month to every one of them. At least it's okay because Nigeria are collecting 30,000, 50,000, and they are surviving. So why should their own be hundreds of millions? That is why when too much money is in their hands, they can cause unnecessary problems and things like that. So on that, our judiciary, they need to work on the judiciary to be truly independent. Our system of judiciary, the courts, they are not helping matters because if one is found wanting, I expect them to if they are found wanting, be on suspension until you are cleared before you even contest for anything. If you are on trial, don't vie for any office. At this time, you see somebody is being tried, you see contesting. I think it's really causing a lot of problems. Thank you. I think if our judiciary is strengthened and truly independent, it will go a long way.
All right, thank you very much. All right, our judiciary needs to be strengthened.
Today, I say, breeze go blow, fire go up.
All right, 081400989. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yes, in as much as we are all contributing positively to the meaningful development of our country.
Your name and where you're calling from?
We should. My name is Mr. Chris, calling from Banawa.
All right, Mr. Chris, go ahead.
Thank you very much. We should not lay blames on America. America have their own country and have their own system of information dissemination. They don't hide information like us. Somebody can steal billions of naira, his neighbor will know and hide him. But the Americans don't do that. Chinua Achebe said in his book, he said, when a country cannot feed itself and the needs of others, the country has a lot to lose. If you are saying America should get off their hands, well, then why are you not telling our citizens not to go to America for checkup? They are doing their jobs. It is left now for us now to do our own job. Now, as regards to security, I've said it a time without numbers. We are just pretending. We know the solution, but we are pretending, and those pretenses cannot help us. If you go down constitutionally, you will find the problem of Nigeria there. I've said it. How can a one man in Abuja, I don't know, I can't even pronounce the name of the IG, be in charge of what is happening in Ondo, the interior, the hinterland? He doesn't know anything there. Look at the Motico. Since that's the Motico was formed, how are they working? They are working effectively because they want security to work. And we are just pretending because they don't want to form state police. But you are very lazy to form it, or you are very lazy to sponsor them or to pay them or whatever. Okay, let federal government pay them. But let the people that know the people guide their people. Simple as that. Somebody in Abuja with fastest stroke cannot be guiding somebody who is in River State.
Let's be
it's
mindful of such profiling, please. Let's not.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Let's not profile that description. Well, not so welcome here. All right. All right. Messages on Facebook. I have DJ Manuel Thomas from Ngombiso, Sabantesha. Good morning. Vincent Kichai says, "Good morning. Way forward includes that there should be dire consequences for wrongdoing. Institutions should be strengthened and empowered to execute their duty without fear or favor. There should be no discrimination in remuneration of public service. Let the system work devoid of any interference from the political class. Nationhood building or nation building should be the new religion. Culture by all and sundry. Political will must demonstrate nationhood, not sectionalism." All right, so with that, we just have to call it a wrap right here on the program Perspectives this morning. And I know that tomorrow is going to be another time for you to have your say and have your opinions heard this on this medium Invicta 98.9. All right, those that stream and those that listen, thank you so very much. Now, I know that you joined the conversation this morning, and thank you so for sharing your honest thoughts. Now, the challenges of insecurity, weak justice, and corruption may seem overwhelming, but every great change begins with awareness, it begins with accountability, it begins with the courage to demand for better. Now, as Nigerians, we must remember that these billions that is being lost and the systems that is failing are not just figures, are not just statistics. Now, they touch real lives, our own lives. So, the call to action is for leaders to be accountable, but also for the citizens to keep raising their voices. Now, this has been Perspectives this morning. The producer of the program is Yolui Tonyalabi. My name is Job Daniel. Join Didam La tomorrow for another wonderful package of perspectives. So, stay hopeful, stay engaged, and keep speaking up for the Nigeria we all deserve. Good morning. My name is Job Daniel once again. And remember, just like the song by Charlie Boy says, one day, Nigeria will good.